I don't even. This is a cold cut video. I'm on this video as a part of a routine to commit to posting regular videos, so I can keep the content going and fresh, and also document the state of mind where I'm at that time. Yesterday, I had to take my girlfriend's mom's dog in to put her down, or to put him down, because he was just too old and he was suffering. And so I had known this dog for 10 years, and it wasn't easy. I made the call to take him in the first place because the family couldn't do it, because they're just too, that's not what they wanted to do. I mean, they did, but they didn't want to do it themselves. So I offered, and I took the dog in to have him euthanized and put down. And it was a pretty hard thing to go through, but I managed, and I got through it. Pretty emotionally draining day yesterday, that's for damn sure. On my way to school now. What should I talk about? Routine. Yeah, so this routine stuff is super important to me to commit to, because structure, I guess I have to feel structured to function, that I'm even doing anything, making progress. Goals are attached to it, I guess. It's anything to keep from getting in trouble and staying and keep from getting bored. I understand the concept of wanting to sleep to avoid social function, to not lose yourself. But I don't want to sleep. I want to do stuff. I want to accomplish stuff. When my excitement is heightened to get something done and to do stuff, I start pacing the room until I'm ready. Until I'm actually doing it. I have these ideas brewing in my head. I'm pacing the room back and forth. A lot of times when I edit, if I see ahead of the timeline that I'm already at, then I get really excited because I can't wait to get to that part, because I already see where I'm going with it, and I just gotta. It's sort of like cooking, because there's no recipe. You're just making it up as you go. I mean, you have framework. Nothing's certain. There's always tweaks. And that's what I like about editing. It's like putting together a visual puzzle, and it takes a lot of focus, continuous focus, and to get through it. And I like binge editing. There's a video that I'll share in the comments or in my description of an example of a binge edit where I spent 8 hours straight sitting and editing this footage. A buddy of mine had recorded a vocalist from a famous artist. So D-Loc from Cottonmouth Kings. So he had footage of this guy doing motocross stunts and shit, and he was having an event in the shop, and in a glass shop. So we went to a glass shop and they have an event, and he decided, hey, shoot the video here. So they had this party, this event, they were doing dabs and sharing and yada yada. So my buddy filmed everything. He was not a regular photographer, in a sense that he knew exactly what he was doing. I mean, he kind of knew what he was doing, but no, he wasn't familiar with shutter speed and aperture and exposure. So, he was just shooting, and which is fine and all. Like I told him to do that. You got to learn somehow. But when I got the footage back, the footage was very, very, very difficult to It was very almost unusable. A lot of it was super shaky, nothing consistent, and like there was no like action. I mean, I was basically taking footage that he was filming of them just doing random shit, as an observer, and making it into a fucking music video. I mean, he did do vocals that I had to sync, so I guess that was the exciting part. I like syncing vocals. I'm very literal. So syncing vocals to a visual is fun. It has to be precise, or else it's off. My brain will not accept it if it's off. It knows. So I like to do that. Sync up the vocals, visual vocals, to an audio vocals track, and edit music videos and anything really. My ultimate goal is to create my own track, record the track, and make a music video. That would be super fucking rad. I made one track already, but it was just a mock bullshit, just like some random. I want to do some real clever shit, something really smart, something worth putting up the time for. So I have an obsession of clocks, obsession of time. I think so much about time and wasting time and obsessing time to the point to where clocks. I once did an art project called Waste of Time for film school, and I collected a bunch of watches and clocks and put them in a waste basket. Took a picture with it. Filmed the whole thing. And I thought when I realized I was wasting time in three ways. The actual act of wasting the time, the title of wasting the time, plus it's a waste of time in the trash bag. It's a waste of time. So I was triple punning. I was really excited. It was fucking funny. But I wasn't wasting time. There was actually something creative being. This was an outlet. This was a creative outlet for how I feel about my obsession with time. And I mean, I was really happy with the result. I was really happy with following through with what I did, because nobody else thought of that shit. I'm like, waste of time, that's genius. Let's just go do it. And then I thought, wait, if I actually go do it, that's the best waste of time. Then I had to go do it, because I thought, fuck, somebody else is going to beat me to it. I want to be the first one to waste that much time on wasting time to waste time. Yes! Okay. Anyways, I digress. That's how excited I get about that shit. Okay. I'm thirsty. Alright. I'm interested in finding out anybody else what their artistic outlets are. Oh, by the way, I remember now, I did see I have a subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. I'd like to know if you're a subscriber because I went to your videos and commented and subscribed, or you just stumbled upon my videos. I'm organically looking to gain my viewership. I want them to come naturally as a result of the stories that I share, the tags that I put in there, and the experiences that I have anybody that can relate to, because that's the idea. I know people can relate to some of this shit, because I relate to what the fuck you guys are doing. So, I think that'll conclude. I'm coming up on my 10-minute mark. Maybe these videos will get longer, but I think they're better in short burst rants to keep your attention, because that is how it keeps my attention. Thank you.